Hi, this is actually my second attempt of making this video. Actually, technically my third, because just before this I realized I had it on photo, not on video. So this is third attempt. The first attempt was this morning, about 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m., recording me actually planting my plants. And I was having issues with recording. The video kept stopping because I would use the dirt to prop up the phone, and the dirt would press the button to close the video app, which then stops the video. And I just don't have the process to video mash the multiple videos together. So I was like, either I'll try something later or I'll just re-record it the after that I've planted everything. So I just decided, it's late, I haven't had dinner yet, and I'll just record what I did this morning. And I did a little bit today, but it was just planting seeds because I planted corn because I forgot, and I didn't do it this morning because I forgot my corn seeds at my parents'. So I picked up the seeds, pretty much all my seeds, at my parents', and I just planted the corn. I would do beans, but I'm gonna wait till the corn gets probably about this big. Then I'll plant the beans because I want to get the beans to climb the corn. So I'm gonna give you an update. So here we go. So yeah, here's the lettuce. This is all 30, pretty sure, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31. I had 31 heads of lettuce. Got them all planted. There are the Butter Crunch head lettuce. And so I got that all planted. I got an nasturtium put there. This one and this one is just a group of the salad green mesclun mix. So I put them there, and then these are actually loose leaf. They're actually, I thought I only had one, but these two were in the same cell. So I was able to separate them, put them in, and that's Grand Rapids loose leaf. So I put them here. This is basically the lettuce bed. And I got some spray stuff that hopes to keep the raccoons away because I know I have raccoons. And they're doing good because I planted them this morning and I came back after a full day of out. I watered them this morning and I came back and none of them is wilted, so that's great. So I just watered them again just to make sure they're good and ready. Here we go. Get rid of that. That looks better. So they're good. I put a sunflower over there with some of this good dirt because the ground is hard. Not clay hard, it's just really compacted dirt. So I dug it up, put fresh soil there, and put the sunflower there. These guys are still here. I made sure they were watered. So I haven't found a spot. That's just clover. That's a lunaria. Please focus, there we go. This is a mix mash of, we got delphinium, wallflower, bergamot. These are hollyhocks. So it's a mix of different flowers. These are more sunflowers. I need to find a spot for them, but it's getting late. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I got work. Monday morning, probably, I'll get them in the ground. I should do it tonight. I might do that actually before it gets too dark. I just kicked them over. No, I'll move them to the side. There we go. I just got back home and I stopped at my parents' first and I picked up these two guys, those two guys, and where did I put them? Oh yeah, those group of little pots. Those are all Rosa Sharon's because my mom's Rosa Sharon has past couple of years dropped seeds. The seeds germinate. So the spring I actually had pulled them up when they were still sticks, put them in pots, so then they'd leaf down the pots because I planned to basically grow them up, look after them, and once they're big enough in their own separate pots, I plan to sell them because my goal in the future is to do farmers market, so that will help with that. I think it's like, yeah, they were all Rosa Sharon's except for this one, right? It's hard to tell. I know one of them wasn't a Rosa Sharon. It was a mulberry. Right here. Yeah, right there. That's actually a mulberry. Pretty sure it's a mulberry. So it ended up getting in here. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll put a mulberry in there. And it's funny because there's a mulberry tree growing right there, and the neighbors behind actually have a mulberry tree right. That's a whole mulberry tree. And a whole bunch of branches does hang over, so I can get some mulberries. Probably make some mulberry jam. So I got the zucchini planted, the single zucchini. I'll have to get a new one just to have a friend, so I actually get stuff. We got 2 cherry tomatoes here. My single red pepper plant. I don't know what I'm going to put here yet. I know I'm going to put the other zucchini there, or I might put it there. But I might figure out something here just to fill in the space. These guys are still in pots. We gotta go around the mess. Once I get everything planted, then it'll be easier to get around. So in here we got another tomato plant, tomato. They're all cherry tomatoes. So I got 3 in here. It's probably, they should be more spread out, probably. Only 2 in this. But it's like, I'll try 3. They're very rugged looking because they're late getting out. I should have had them in the ground like 3 weeks ago. But like with dealing with the house and all that, it was just a lot. I moved my onions from, where's the pot? It was that pot. I had them in this pot with the marigold. Took the marigold, I think that's the marigold there, put it there, and I managed to take them out, and I'm hopefully transplanting these onions when they're this big doesn't hurt them. This guy was still really small, so hopefully it's fine, but this guy was still really big. It hadn't fully bulbed out, but they had a lot of roots, so I'm hoping it didn't damage it too bad. And then over here, I put in marigold. And I put another nasturtium here because that would look nice, trail over into here because they get filled right out. I'm hoping not too bad because in here I planted corn. Like 5 rows of corn. But I left enough gap around this side, not here, because it gets less sun, but all the way here on this side because I plan when the corn gets big enough, about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches tall, then I'm going to get the beans planted in so they can climb. And I think that would be really nice. I'm late getting the corn in because, well, house. And just the fact that even the farmers got their corn late because it's been so wet and cold, and we're finally getting, this past week, we're finally getting hot weather. So I'm not too late for the corn. And once it's big enough, I'm hoping it's not too late for the beans. There'll be green beans. Yeah, so I still got a lot of plants. A lot of these are just flowers, so they'll stay. Some of them need to be put into bigger pots. Got a marigold, zinnias. The cosmos should be fine, and alyssums, calendula. The Phacelia, I don't know because that's a new one I tried. I don't know how big to get. Got alyssums. I got a nasturtium still in a pot there. I might put that somewhere else. But I got my blueberries right there. I've picked up the fertilizer from them. I already had it. I just left it at my parents. But I brought that. And I still got tomato plants. But I got all this wood. I'm hoping maybe next weekend I can get another garden bed done. Put those tomatoes in. And it'll be a lower garden bed so that in the fall, probably November, most likely November, I can get garlic planted in it for the winter. So yeah, this really looks nice. I can't wait till that fills out. But it's so nice looking. But I can't wait for the corn to grow because it'll be a nice sunny spot for it. And my concern is I don't need that much tomatoes. I made a mistake of growing that much, but that's the gardening life. You always plant too many. But hey, I'll try to get them all to grow. Maybe give away a lot of cherry tomatoes. Oh yeah, and potatoes, because I forgot my potatoes. So put a couple in here with a bit of dirt. We got these 3 pots of potatoes with a little bit of dirt at the bottom so that they'll grow a little bit, bury it, grow a little bit, bury it. And I should have enough dirt to bury it a couple times for each of them. So I got those guys. And I had 1 bag of potatoes, got them in those 4 pots, and I had 4 potatoes left. So as an experiment, I dug this hole, this trench, and I put the potatoes in it because potatoes are a pioneer plant. They can grow in any dirt. But just to give it help, I made a hole. The ground is hard. Loosened it up. Put fresh dirt in it. and put the potatoes in it. And then once they grow up, mound it up over time, and hopefully see if that works, and that'd be great, because I might then, it's on a hill, but I might make this a potato area where I just put the potatoes right in the ground, because that would be nice. But it's on a hill. I don't know how well that would work, because a lot of runoff, but it will keep the potatoes, because it's on a hill, it'll keep the potatoes from sitting in the water too much, because that can be an issue, that they would rot out, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. They'll still get their needed water, but they won't drown. So that would be good. So that'd be something I might try here. Just potatoes. Well, not right here, because I might do a nice path. Like change this path and make it curve right here. But have the potatoes over here. Maybe maybe another flower bed, but have the potatoes here. But yeah, and definitely have a garden bed here, but there's a lot of space here that I could put a lot of garden beds. Like even right here. I want to put a nice garden bed here. Maybe the same width as that one, but here, maybe a little bit narrow. And I'll put I'm going to see if I can get a nice round one right here. Just a nice galvanized round one here. Maybe a galvanized rectangular one here. Just have a mix of wood and galvanized. That would be nice, just a mix. But yeah. So I'm really loving this. I'll move that shovel. I know that is very satisfying to look at. And because I have raccoons, I want to make sure they're not digging this up, because I've seen their footprints in this dirt before I planted, and I'm hoping they don't do anything, because that will be a pain. Ooh, I'll put that in. So it's coming. I might take next weekend. I'll probably do some more. I might do some more through the week, but videos will be slow now because I go back to work tomorrow, because I decided to go into work tomorrow, and it's a Sunday. Just get a little extra money. And yeah. And these guys in pots that have been in pots for a few years, I got to get them in the ground at some point, including that one there. But eventually I'll get to that. Yeah. That's a good photo right there. Thumbnail. Yeah. Bye.